Hey everyone, 065 here, and today on 065 slash the Robo Info, not the Robo Info, the Robo Hospital, we have an unboxing here. This is another Client V2 to fix, and so what it is a Sharper Image Silver V2 from WowWee, except this one, from what the seller told me, this was bought brand spanking new, so I think because there were two of them on eBay, I think they're around $400 to $500, I think. Oh no, I don't think they bought for that amount. They probably got it for a good deal. So the robot is brand new, sharper image. So I assumed that okay, the robot should be good. They got it, didn't know about the bad wiring, and of course, it failed after 5 minutes. So they got in contact with me to fix it, and I asked them if they still had the original box, which unfortunately the original box for a robot got thrown away. But what's cool is that I guess when they bought this off the seller, it came with the original, what's it called, shipping box from WowWee, because I think this should be it. Code WW252CHR. I believe that should be for WowWee, because WW is WowWee. So, all I can say is, I really like the shipping box. I actually do have a new box, what's it called? A new inbox Pearl White 3rd Gen V2, which I think, if you don't mind, I might actually keep the shipping box and I'll just buy a new box. But the padding that's in here I will be using for what's it called? The V2 once it's done. But actually let me see, is this really the size for V2? Because the box looks a little bit smaller. I could be wrong though. Oh yeah, that actually would fit. What's it called? The box for it. So that's cool. Alright. Go ahead and open it and see. I've actually never fixed a silver that was brand new, so this is going to be pretty neat. I fixed a original yellowed V2. Well, it wasn't yellowed, but it was one of the models that actually did this color, and that one was brand new. It was one of my earliest V2s I fixed. For anyone wondering why the heck would you want to keep this shipping box, is because, so usually when you would do an order or something, you would usually get them in a box like this with the item code and everything. And I personally never got any WowWee robot that was pretty much like that. And one of my friends, a few of my friends who've actually gotten some of these new, did get it with the original shipper box. And I always thought, oh man, it's cool. So this might be the only one I'll actually keep. But of course, when I send this one back once it's done, I'll be making sure that it's very well packed up. Alright. Definitely will be keeping the packing materials for this particular one. Let's see what we have here. Broken, not broken pieces. It's a piece. Okay. So we greeted with lots of bubble wrap. And here is the dude. That actually looks pretty good. Nothing looks broken. So it's even better. What's in here? Ah, they shipped the original remote for it too. This should be sharper image. Yep, this is sharper image. And it's interesting to see one. It doesn't look discolored or anything from what I can tell, so that's really neat. Controller's in fairly good condition too. Nice, very nice. That's all they get sent in there. Let's take a look at the V2 itself. Okay, everything looks solid, which is That was a good thing. I thought there was a broken piece on here or something, given the fact that I saw something rolling around, but I think that was just something else. I think this whole thing's gonna be insane. That is beautifully clean. Needs a little bit of cleanup now. Although, a lot of like wire crumbles around it. Oh yeah, this thing is in like immaculate shape. Ooh, this thing is gonna work very nicely. It's only, as mentioned, it's only been activated a few times, only for the sole purpose that they wanted to test and see if it worked. And of course, they didn't know it had bad wiring, so they got to test it and everything before it died. Now, if I can find, we're gonna go ahead, open up the chest and see how good the frame is, because the robot itself, the shells and everything are in pretty beautiful condition. So no, not much cleaning will have to be done other than like the grill area. There we go. So the one thing is that I have told a few people that I am no longer going to be offering repairs for the original V2, as in yellowed whites, because they start to become a lot more of a nightmare to deal with, especially with the fact that I'm running out of shells to use on them, because those parts go away really quickly. And something I do need is good frames. I need a lot of good frames, because once the outside yellows and it continues to get sunlight on it, the frame ends up getting discolored in the process as well, and that causes the frame, to get brittle and of course break. So I need a lot of good frames. So if anyone who has um, V2s they're willing to sell or part with, or even sorry, I have the hiccups, or even donate to the Robo Hospital to use as parts, so I can start getting a lot of these done, I would appreciate that a lot. Because whenever V2s gonna show up, it's always usually either some that are like in excellent condition, and those are the ones I don't want to pile, because it's like, hey, that one has a good chance of working. But when it comes to like brittle ones and everything, sometimes the shells on the brittle V2s will be great to use, because some of them won't always be brittle. I mean, if you're lucky enough. But yeah, I am just in serious need of parts. Okay, well, I do not like the sound of that. Looks like, even though this thing was never used, it looks like the shell still didn't age right, because one of the screw holders already broke. Great. Not sure where it broke, but that worries me a lot. And of course, I was thinking of even no longer repairing silver V2s, because their shells are just as bad too when they get worse. And I was just like, this is just starting to become really stressful. Okay, it was the screw peg that broke. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, the shell definitely looks yellow. Well, it's discolored on the inside, so that's a little concerning, but it should at least hold up. And yep, I see exactly where that screw broke. Not screw, but I think again, definitely get some of my tools for this matter. Okay, so it doesn't look terrible, which is actually really good to see. So this should honestly not give me any trouble whatsoever to deal with. The only current things I'm going to do right now is just undo these screws and remove them for the hand post, so because I don't want the hands being constantly closed. always move those just so nothing breaks in the process. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And also, forgot to mention this belongs to John. John and his 5-year-old. This is their V2, and I'm gonna be working this guy fairly soon. Just gotta finish up with some repairs on a Gigantor robot, and then once I have everything there situated, I'm starting with this guy. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.